Okay, so welcome back. One of the things I want to do now is now that we've got the WordPress site installed and it's up and running, and we know that it's in a development environment that cannot be accessed from the web itself, there's a couple basic things we want to set up first and foremost before we actually start developing the actual business hierarchy. Okay, what we're going to do after this lesson is in the next lesson we're going to go through and we're going to define the hierarchy of how we want our website to look. So don't worry about that right now. These are a couple things that we want to take care of before we actually get to that part. It's just so that just in case perhaps the website actually somehow becomes exposed. There's a couple things you can do inside of WordPress to basically tell the search engines not to index your site should that happen. Okay, so and there's a couple things you should have set up properly to begin with. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to settings and you want to go to permalinks. Okay, so with your permalinks, always make sure that your post name is on. Okay, it really makes it important because the default is plain, which has this question mark p equals 123. So what that's saying is that is passing a URL link saying go to page number 123. You don't want that because when Google or Bing or them go out there and try and index your site, it's going to mean nothing to them and they're not going to index anything. So if you go to post name, it's going to give you a very nice little slug on here. That's what they call this, a slug, sample post. So if your post was named sample space post, that's what it would turn out to be. So just turn on post name. That's the best way. Then click on save changes. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to reading, and right here where it says search engine visibility, make sure that you have this checkbox on. Okay, if you do not have this on, if your website should happen to become live on the web, Google's going to immediately jump on it and start indexing your pages when it's not even ready to go. Okay, so make sure that that's turned on. Then click on save changes. And essentially that's all we need to do to ensure that the website itself cannot be indexed until you are ready for it to be indexed by Google or Bing or any of the other search engines. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will talk to you in the next.